Hello. Welcome to Live at 11:45. Sorry, it was the best I could do. Live at 11:45, which at the time of recording is probably more like 11:47 by the time we got on there and got out there. So what's live at 11:45? Well, live at 11:45 is my attempt to answer your visibility questions. Like literally on a daily basis, people will tag me in things, ask me questions. So I thought, why not make this useful for everybody? Why not let you know the answer to the question and how you can get some more if you need it? So live at 11:45, we'll be here kind of Monday to Friday on Facebook. There might be some massaging of times, but Monday to Friday, just so that you can get a little bit of visibility vibe in your life. So today, what am I going to talk about? I have had a question recently. Someone that's joined my group. When you join the group, I ask 3 questions. I protect your privacy. And they were saying that they are about to start the business. Now, they came into the group because somebody already in the group recommended them, which was great. Here's the 3 things that I would like to talk about today in the next sort of 10-15 minutes. First thing is getting visible and the technology. Second thing is taking the lead. And the third thing is creativity. So we're going to move fast, really fast, because I'd like to be able to do that all in the next sort of 10 minutes while honouring your time and giving you the opportunity to ask questions. Hello, Miss Julia Bernard Thompson is in the house. Woo-hoo. Do you like the fact that I've got a Union Jack in black and white growing out of my head and shoulder? Do you like that, Julia? Not really, for anyone watching. Look, it's not growing out of anything. It's just behind me. So I am going to talk about these 3 things. But before I just delve into these 3 things, I want to let you know what visibility in my eyes is and why it's important specifically now. So for me, if I could redefine the word visibility, it's about you being able and ready and willing to stand out and tell people about what you do. Tell people about the value that you add. Tell people about what you can do for them and how you can help them. That's how I would define it, because far too many times opportunities literally can drop in your lap and you don't feel ready. You need more time, you need to learn more, do more, you need a couple of weeks before you can send through the information or something like that. And I like to teach you the kind of visibility that has you able to go, yep, I'm up for it. I'm up for it and I can do it. And Julia's liking the colour coordination, especially with the hair, with the pineapple hair. And thank you for that colour coordination that you like. So to me, that's what visibility is about. Now, the type of visibility that I teach, and I don't always explicitly say this, there is marketing yourself, which is putting your work out there, of course, in a way that you can then kind of follow up and get people and follow up people and chase people and all of that sort of good stuff. But actually, I teach visibility and I specialise in it because what I do not only puts you out there, like gets you putting yourself out there and showing up and be visible and raising your profile, but it's quite magnetic. It results in people coming to you. So one of the things that I never say, every now and then I'll share, for example, the BBC have called and I'm going to be on BBC Radio or, BBC on a new segment or talking about something or sharing my expertise. The thing that I never explicitly tell you is that I have never sent an email to the BBC, never picked up the phone and called the BBC and said, can I appear on a segment? Can I talk about this? It's important for you to know that. The pinch me moments I've had, talks at Google and things like that. I never phoned anybody, emailed them and said, can you give me this opportunity? It feels like it lands in your lap. But it's the form of visibility that I teach. So you being comfortable about putting yourself out there could be so your first client can, take your products and services. Could be so that your organisation or your industry see actually how much gold you add to the organisation, to the department, to the industry, and therefore want to give you a pay rise or promotion. This form of visibility really helps. And I know that it works whether you're a busy business owner or whether you're an employed professional, because I've helped people do both and I've done both for myself. people often think, oh, putting yourself out there, I'll do it when I'm ready. I remember one client a few years back actually got a 5-figure payday in that they were an employed professional, and they went through elements of my Visibility Vibe system, which is a really great way to activate or reactivate your visibility and put yourself out there. And they received a £15,000 pay rise. Pounds, not dollars, pounds. So it is totally doable if you want it. And the reason that you want it is normally not around the money. The reason you want it is to make a difference. So don't let technology stop you. So many people say to me, oh, but I would do more videos or more Facebook Lives, but I'm just going to get a mic. Which one do you recommend? One that you plug into your computer, a lapel mic? They ask me that. They also say, what about the lighting? Now you can see, you can see that I'm here. You can see I'm not in a studio. The only thing I've got is the cushion behind me. And as Julia said, very chic. Thank you for that, Julia. You know what? Does it stop you from listening to what I'm saying? Does it stop you from making notes and thinking, oh, I'm going to try that? Because I'm going to spit some content at you in a second. We've got Ian. Ayop. Good morning, Jenny and Julia. Morning. So don't let the technology stop you. In fact, if you are already doing it and you've paused for whatever reason, maybe too much going on, the pandemic, life, circumstances or anything else, get back on the video visibility wagon by using your mouth, your arm and your phone. Those 3 things. If you're new to this and you're slightly nervous, do not buy any sort of microphone or lighting or equipment until you've done your first 100 videos from your phone. Not from your computer, from your phone. There's a reason that I advocate this, which I'll probably talk about in another thing. So when it comes to tech and technology, everything you do, you can do it at high tech, or you can do it at mid tech, or you can do it at low tech. So if you want to start getting yourself out there and visible on video across any social media platforms, including YouTube, let's face it, one of the biggest video platforms out there, all you need to do is your mouth and your arm and your phone. If you would like some support with doing that, I do have 12 days video visibility for confidence on camera. We're actually running it right now, and the next intake of people is today. It's like 39 quid plus VAT. You're in there for more than 12 days actually, but you'll be in there, you'll be able to go through, do the videos in a really great and safe environment. And just a few days ago, somebody in the group said, this is really rather remarkable how you do this, how you've structured this program, because already by about day 3 or 4, you will actually feel like you want to do more videos. You won't be nervous. You kind of don't care what people think or say. And I give you something to talk about as well. So if you want to do that, all you need is a smartphone that can record videos, iPhone, all other phones are acceptable, Samsungs and all of those. An internet connection, and if you're making videos, actually, you don't even need the internet connection. Your mouth with something to say, your arm to hold it, and your phone. That's all you'll need. Go in there. If you do 12 days and repeat it a few times, you're well on your way to 100 videos. And if you're brave like the people already who have been in there and start doing them in other places, you'll get to your 100 so quickly. You'll make the money that you need to then buy the lighting and the camera and everything else that you want. Make the money first, be visible, share your stuff out there in the world, and then buy the equipment. So if you're worried about the tech and that's previously stopped you, I'm going to get my red pen out. Put a cross through that. Doesn't need to stop you. Taking the lead. Now, this is going to sound kind of obvious when I say it like this. People talk a lot about leadership, being a leader. People worry about being the tall poppy, and they struggle with, kind of having this persona of going out there. But actually, if you break it back down to you being you, like being completely yourself, there is no persona that you have to build. I'm literally sat here, no makeup done, no specially coiffed hair, no flowers in the background, and I'm sharing with you what I know. Now, whether you're starting a business, whether you've been doing it for a while, whether you've slightly changed what you do in business, or whether, like many of my clients, you do multiple things in your business, wherever you are on that spectrum, you know what you know. So there is no lead to take per se. You just go out there and talk about the thing you do. And if it changes, that's okay too. No, for the lady that asked this question originally, she's starting her business. If she's got an idea of what she wants to start doing within her business, talk about that. If it evolves as she goes through the business journey, talk about that. Is this making sense? If it does, give me some love. I need to see some pinky, ready kind of love across the screen. If it does make sense, definitely do that. And if you know of people who are in that place, you know, this lockdown, this pandemic has made people want to do something different. Some people are just getting started on their business journey, and others have had this inkling for a while and it's been the push they've needed. And some of you have almost been forced into it because maybe you've been furloughed, maybe you've been made redundant, maybe your industry has, you know, really taken more of a battering than some other industries, and you're looking at other ways to get that out there. I could rant at this moment about what our Chancellor said. I won't. Maybe I'll save that for another time. But enough to say that if you are an artist, you're creative, and you can't stop doing the thing that you do, be visible with it. Go visible with it. Hey, Tracy, you know, go out there in the world with it. You might be able to teach somebody how to do the thing that you've been doing. That in itself could be a business that you would love and enjoy, rather than doing something that you absolutely hate. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Which brings me on to kind of the third point, creativity. How do we get creative with what we're doing? We often, especially if you are entrepreneurial minded or a business owner, we often get more bored of what we're doing within our business than our clients do. It's the reason why I haven't changed anything in the last 10 years since I've had a business. It's now 10 years and a month. It's the reason why I still do what I do, you know. And what I do is all about helping you to be visible, you to be ready to put yourself out there and be visible anytime, any place, anywhere that needs the great stuff that you do. Because when you think about it, especially for those of you that are more service-based, what you do changes lives. It really does. For those of you that sell products, you know, I've had a number of clients over the years that have been brick and mortar businesses, and clients who have also sold products from their kitchen table, quite literally. Each and every one of them have still made a difference to someone's life. I think fondly of a lady that makes different kind of cosmetics and things like that, and she makes a really great deodorant, a natural deodorant. And I remember giving her a video testimonial because I remember saying, oh my gosh, I've got this new habit. I keep sniffing my armpits. I can't believe that this natural deodorant actually works. Do you know how many natural deodorants over the years I've tried? You know, crystals that you rub on your armpits, and within a minute of going out, you kind of like, oh dear, that's not very effective, is it? Yet she cracked the code and she did that, you know, and she's helping people in that way, helping them put less chemicals on their skin. What is it that you do that makes a difference for people? Whether you're watching this live on the replay, I'd love to know. Type it in the comments below. Somebody might even be looking for you and what you do. So creativity is a great part of being visible, as long as you're visible for doing the thing that you do. If you are let's say you're a pen maker, and you know that the way you help people and make a difference, and I'm kind of making this up on the spot, but the way you help people and make a difference is the way that the pen is made means that they hold it well, the ink flows well, and it gives them the best handwriting ever. What you're doing in making a difference in someone's life is you're helping them to kind of rid the fear and the shame of being a messy writer, for example, or something like that. So there's always something special that you do. Every time you share, whether it's on social media, off social media, whether you're a speaker and presenter, you know, and I talk about this in step 5 of the visibility system as well. We focus a lot about not just speaking, but how you really promote the value that you offer. in a way that's not always about buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, you know. I talk a lot about this, but if you do that offline, there'll be slightly different nuances in how you show up and how you're visible. You know, for example, this Saturday I'm going to be taking over somebody's Facebook page just for 30 minutes on the 10th of the 10th at 10 a.m. And I'm going to be sharing some more visibility tips, not even the ones that you're hearing here. You know, and I'll do that, and I'll speak about that in a way that will actually add value to those of you who tune up and listen. So put 10 o'clock on the 10th of the 10th in your diary, and I will share how you can get involved or where you can get involved. I'd like you to come and just support me and say hello and that kind of stuff. So I will let you know a bit more of that, what that's happening there. Now, in being creative, I need a way to be able to speak about that creativity, and speak about the work I do, where I'm not so bored of saying it myself that it sounds boring to other people. And I personally was able to do that through the help of a really cool mentor and coach, by breaking down what I do into manageable steps. Because if I can't manage to tell you what it is in manageable steps, then who else can? So 3 things: whether you're starting your business, established well in your business, or, you know, maybe you've just changed or morphed within your business and evolved, which is perfectly natural, perfectly normal. Don't let the tech stop you. Another way in which I see people do this is when it comes to taking payments. They all of a sudden get into the technology of, shall I use this system, this platform? It doesn't matter. The easiest way to take payments is to have a bank account. And if you're a business, a business bank account, and be able to give people your bank number so that they can pay you. That's it. You don't need any tech for that, especially if you're getting started, especially if you don't know yet. Wait and see what the first few payments are like, and then you can increase the technology where and if you need to. Second thing I talked about is taking the lead. If you consciously go out there and think of yourself as a leader and you're comfortable with that, kudos to you. But most people aren't, and they feel a bit kind of weird saying, I'm a leader and I do this. So lead by example, lead with what you know, lead in your area of expertise, lead by adding value, and the rest will fall into place. Don't try and fit a box, because you'll end up putting pressure on yourself and you won't want to be visible. You'll go to open your mouth, maybe on camera, and then feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. So don't do that. Take the lead. And creativity, creativity might stop you from getting bored, but be creative with your clients and be creative in a way that works for them. Was that helpful? Was that any good? If it was, thumbs up, love heart, smiley face, or the face, any of those will do. So hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow live at 11:45 right here. Bring a friend, and if you would do me the honour of sharing this video, please do. There are a lot of people who are silently struggling right now. They're not reaching out, they're not posting on social media to say I need help or I need a different way of doing something. Some of them are ill, some of them are depressed, some of them are going through a lot of kind of like mental health issues, some of them are feeling lonely. You will not know that they might need to hear this. So if you click on the share button, either share it on your personal profile or click share and share it as a private message, and that way no one even needs to know that you've shared it with them apart from them. Let them know what about this video might be of importance. And hug a friend, phone a friend, contact someone you haven't heard from for a long time. You never know, they might need to hear what you've got to say. So if you want to know any more about the video, 12 days of video confidence that I talked about, just send me a message to this page. Just literally send me a message with video in it, and I'll let you know how you can get involved in that. And if you would like to know more about what's happening on Saturday, I'll send you the details. Again, just send me a message, 10 10 10, and I'll know exactly what you mean. I'm trying to make this easy for you. You don't need to write War and Peace. And if there's anything else you'd like to know, like, well, Jenny, how can I get access to work on my own visibility, my own professional visibility, raise my profile and boost my visibility, you might want to know a bit more about the Visibility Activator Program. And that is you need to qualify for that. There's few bits of criteria that I'd want to be able to offer you to help, but I'll help you to raise your visibility, increase your impact, be able to tell your story, or your stories in the relevant way that has people get what you do, and also fit it all in a way that when you present or speak or show up on camera, people get it, people love it, and you love doing it. That's it. Till tomorrow. Bye for now.